and this is Malachi, and today we're going to show you how to make the best green beans ever. And they're really, really easy. Here's what we're doing next.
These are green beans and my grapes.
So we just have to cut off the ends.
Yeah.
Good job. The premise behind these green beans is they're infused with a nice garlicky, really down-home, almost southern appeal, because they will have a little bit of bacon in them and chicken broth.
And I love my nanny.
Oh, I know you love your nanny. Nanny is my mother-in-law. Are you excited for your birthday? It's coming up pretty soon, isn't it?
I got a crush on Hannah. I just want to marry Hannah, but I wanted to marry my nanny.
They're fresh green beans. I bought them in a bag. They're pre-washed, but I'm going to wash them again. And then I will show you what's next. What you need to do is cut an onion.
Onions can be your eyes.
So now I'm just going to dice them.
Because they're hot. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry.
Ooh, these are killing the eyes. By golly. Okay. Now just stay as you are. Here's what I'm going to need. And I'm only going to do half an amount of green beans today, just really to demo how easy these are. Probably the most time-intensive thing about these is the time they require to cook. Ooh, my eyes are killing me. Oh. What?
And I had red hair from the onions.
Oh, are you hurting from the onions? I am. Thank you, babe. We're going to use 3 slices of bacon. I'm going to cut the bacon into small little pieces. It'll easily fry up in the pan. Green beans. In fact, bacon grease, if you don't have bacon, you could always use bacon grease. Just what I'm used to, it's got a wonderful flavor. I really don't like them without it. I'm going to put the bacon in this bowl that I already have the onions in, because when we put it into the pan, we want the bacon to sort of infuse the taste of the onion. Okay, first what I need to do is I need to crush some garlic, and then I'm going to dice it. So to crush it, you just got to... Now what you're going to do is you're going to slice the garlic. Doesn't really matter how big or small these slices. And now I'm going to add this into my bowl that has the onion and the bacon. And now what we have to do is add this into the pan. So I think my pan is hot enough. I'll probably turn it up a little bit. And you want to make sure your bacon gets into the pan now first. So let it kind of... And you know what? It's a possibility if your bacon doesn't render enough fat, then you might need to add a little olive oil, which is what I'm going to do right now. Not much, just a little. Remember, fat equals flavor. Oh man, does it smell good. Okay, honey. So now what you want to do is add in your mixture, your onions and your garlic. Now's an optimal time to add it in. Honey, you got to back away. This is going to hurt. All right. Oh, this is phenomenal. Holy moly. Wow, wowie zowie, this is beautiful smell. I need to now add in my green beans that have been washed and the stems have been cut off of them. So the idea is that the fat, it's just going to marry with the green beans and make them really hearty and delicious. So you just want to get the flavors in there. After they finish sort of sweating a little, that's when we're going to add in our liquid. And in this case, I'm going to teach you the most economical way to cook these. Wait for the green beans to cook. Right now, let's talk about the broth situation. So you have a couple options here. I don't know if you cook chicken often enough, But what you can do is you can save the fat that is rendered from the chicken, and you can always reuse that as broth later. Another option is there are cans of broth that you can buy. I don't know how many ounces, maybe 14 or 16 ounces. And you can use that in your green beans as well. Now the option we're going to go with today is the most economical option. And what it basically is going to be is bullion cubes. And I guarantee it's going to be phenomenal. But you have to use enough of them because you need that saltiness from the bullion and from the bacon to really get into the green beans and make them delicious. And with the fat already, I'm telling you, it's going to be great. Happens next. Beans are looking good. The garlic isn't getting burnt or anything. Looks phenomenal. All right, so the next part we need to do is add in the water and the bullion cubes. Sure your heat is up an adequate amount. And then what you want to do is just take bullion cubes. It's all by taste. As long as they have the right salt content by the end, then you've done enough. And if you overdo it, you can always add additional water, which is going to drown out the saltiness. So I'm just adding these bullion cubes to my pan. I'm going to stir it around for a second. Okay. And in this case, you probably want to do about 4 cups of water. I'd say that's probably what I've got going on. Because what happens is it continues to cook down and cook down and cook down. And eventually, you're left with pretty much a little juice and a lot of green beans. So let this cook for a while, and I will show you the final product. I would give them probably about 30 minutes and then check on them, see where they're at. All right, you can see that my green beans have really cooked down immensely. I had to add a little bit of water probably about 15 minutes ago. And like I said, you just kind of have to watch them as they cook down and cook down. Half of an onion, 3 slices of bacon diced up, 2 cloves of garlic diced up, 2 bullion cubes, this is chicken flavor, and then probably 4 to 5 cups of water. And of course your green beans, probably 2 small handfuls. All right, it's time to taste these yummy, delicious green beans. Ready, Kai Kai?
We good?
Good. So just to let you know, I am not a chef. I'm totally self-taught. I've been cooking since I was probably 8 years old. These are all my own recipes. I came up with them myself. Not borrowed from anybody. And to clarify, depending on how much you're making is how much bullion cube or how many bullion cubes you will end up adding to it. So it should by taste. Just continue to taste it until it tastes just right. Go with it. Also, you might want to add some pepper in it. Anyway, these are fantastic. They're wonderful. I really hope you try them and enjoy them. Thank you for watching and subscribe. Thanks.